right, good morning everyone. So I wanted to take a quick second today to make a video for all of you, just quickly talking about a common mistake that I'm seeing being made when we're simplifying some complex fractions, because for the most part, as I've gone through all the work that you've submitted, I've noticed we know the general idea. We understand that we have to simplify the numerator into one fraction and then the denominator into one fraction and multiply by the reciprocal, and all that's good. But I've actually found that we tend to be canceling stuff out that we can't. And so a lot of people are getting some wrong answers based on the answer key, and they're getting confused. So I just wanted to make this short video just to kind of explain a little bit more about when we can cancel and when we can't cancel. All right, so you see the example that I have in front of us here, right? So I'll break this up. If I deal just with my numerator here, right, my least common denominator here is just going to be x squared. So the 1 turns into an x squared over x squared minus, now I need to multiply that guy by x over x. So minus 3x over x squared. And then obviously minus 10 over x squared. That guy's already there. All over. Same thing for my denominator, right? Least common denominator is going to be x squared. So the 1 turns into, again, an x squared over x squared, right? The 11 turns into an 11x over x squared because I'm multiplying here by x over x. And then the 18 stays the same, right? So now, if I actually combine my numerator here, right, that's x squared minus 3x. Oops, I have some stray marks down here. Let me get rid of those. All right, x squared minus 3x minus 10 all over x squared, my denominator, x squared plus 11x plus 18 all over x squared. Now, at this point, this is where I see some people making some silly mistakes, and they see this x squared and this x squared, and they want to cancel them. The problem is when I have addition or subtraction, I can't cancel. I have to have multiplication everywhere in order to do that. So here, that's not something I can cancel. What I have to do first is factor these numerators in both my numerator and denominator to then figure out, is there going to be something that I'm allowed to cancel? Because if I have subtraction between terms or addition between terms like I have here, something like this is not allowed. I can't cancel that. I have to have multiplication to cancel out entire factors before I can do something like that. So the first thing I'm going to do in my numerator, well, that factors into x minus 5. Oops. Why is that being all wacky on me? Hold on. X minus 5 times, there we go, x plus 2 all over x squared. And now you may be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, there's subtraction and addition within those parentheses, right? However, now that they're within parentheses, they are considered one term. So my denominator now, if I flip it, x squared over, well, that's x plus 9 times x plus 2. Now I have multiplication between every term. So now I'm okay. I can cancel out this x squared because there's multiplication everywhere. These parentheses now are treated as one single term because they're grouped in parentheses. In addition, I can now cancel this x plus 2 because it's a whole term in parentheses. So my final answer of x minus 5 over x plus 9, right? These x's I cannot cancel. Because of the subtraction and addition here, these are treated as a term in parentheses like this. And because they're not the same factor, I can't cancel them out. So this is where I'm left. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it clarifies some of the small things, because for the most part, when I go through your work, guys, it's perfect. All of your simplifying, finding the denominators, everything is exactly what it needs to be. We just end up canceling some small things that we actually can't cancel out, so you end up with a solution that doesn't match the answer key. All right, so I hope that helps. I'm going to have you guys do one more example today off of that worksheet. Do the last one that you didn't do, and then submit it for some feedback. So hopefully I'll give you some feedback, and hopefully it helps. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.